Hello, so this is our weekly review for third week of November. Here's a quick summary. It was a red week and our return was negative 1.38 and we traded 4 days in this week. Now here's our journal for this week and a quick summary, and then we'll go over each trade and then different lessons we have learned. So let's start with Nvidia from 17th and we'll go backwards. So first off, we have our Nvidia trade. As you can see here, where is it? There we go. Uh, so this trade was our VWAP breakout trade. Our strategy says like we have to once a stock sells off and then it breaks the VWAP with the momentum, we'll enter on a green candle. So this was our entry. We took a partial here, another partial here, and then stock started selling off, and then we exited at break even. And our plan was to get 2.65 but it didn't work out. And just to go over the actual trade screenshot, here's the day. So yeah, again, sold off, pushed the VWAP, and then you know when I entered, level 2 was very strong. We had lots of orders on top side, and then yeah, that's one of the reasons we entered in this trade. But yeah, breakout. So it was a like 0.20 hour trade, which is still better than a red day. Anything we could improve here? Not necessarily. Overall, it was a good setup. So that's why I called it my Cat 1 trade. And next we'll go to 19th. So we did not trade anything on 18th. And then on 19th, we had, I believe, two trades. So first off, we had our trade with AMD. And let's actually go on a screenshot, which is better. Yeah, so there's the AMD trade. Two trades, as I mentioned. We'll go over both on this. So this day AMD was trading a little bit weird. The stock did gap down a little bit, and then it sold off, and then it touched a VWAP. I was looking for a VWAP breakout, but it did not work. Then it sold off again, and then because this is a pre-market low level, so I was like, let's just go short here. And then my target was somewhere around here. There was another level uh, to I think it was I forgot, like previous day low or something. And then I entered here, and then it was just chopping around. It went back, touched the view up again, and I exited with the 1 hour loss. Then again I entered here again, thinking that it's gonna break this time, but it just pushed back to VWAP, and then it just became a long. This was just my sim trade. I just wanted to trade so badly, so they go, let me just switch here. But these two trades both were losses, so at that point I said, because my rule says I can only have losses, two losses a day. So yeah, two losses. Anything I learned, I would say, not sure. I feel like if I were to think about it, it was not necessarily like a strong setup. Like I always try to be mindful of pre-market low and pre-market highs because they do act as a strong levels. But I assume since it's broke here, I should be able to go long. But again, as you can see, it broke here as well. But then buyer steps in, they keep pushing the price. Here again, try to push down again, but so I think I should have to be more careful about these two levels. Yeah, so these were the two trades, two losses, two R losses. So if I go next, again another 1 hour loss, same idea. It was AMD. This is the next trade. Here you can see the same thing. Entry here, stopped out here. Next, on 20th, we had another trade with I believe Google. Yes, so Google. Now let's see here. So with Google, I believe I have an entry trade. Yeah, so now I'm starting to take two screenshots, one from entry and one from exit. So this was my entry trade. So again, it's a VWAP breakout strategy. Stock sold off. It touched the VWAP. This was a good place to enter for a VWAP breakout. So we had a breakout, pullback, no confirmation. So we did not took this trade, and then it just came back. It formed this nice double bottom pattern, and then we had a nice support. So here, when it broke out again with the higher volume again, so we have breakout, pullback, and then also confirmation. And then my entry was here. Stop loss was just below this level, and then my target was 306. It could have been 302 as well, because I'm only my risk per trade is only $1.25. So this was one level for 1.5 hour, and then this was like around 2.5 hour. So entry here. Now if I were to go, and here even level 2 confirms this as well. We have like really good order here at 305. So if we were to go to our exit, sorry, same screenshot, there we go. So as you can see, entry was here. Stock broke above this level, took a partial, then 10%, another 10%, 10%. Then here I took 50%. So then my stop loss again was at break even. So I was like, let's just see if we can touch this pre-market low once again. But then I got stopped out here, and then stock did pushed up higher afterwards. So yeah, it was a good trade. What did I learn from this trade? Not necessarily. This one thing I'm still struggling from, because I do have this rule saying that I should have sold at least 80% of my position once I hit 2R. But in this case, 80% means I should have a profit of around, let's say, $40, since my R is 25. But yeah, so yeah, I'm still working on this rule. Yeah, again, this was 1.5 hour position, so that's good. Now if you go to next, on 20th, yeah, that's another trade. Let's go here. Okay, so 20th, another trade. So this was where, again, same idea. It was a VWAP breakout. Stock is sold off heavily. Then it just kind of like keep on touching VWAP here and there, but was slowly going up. And then my biggest indication was level 2. As you can see, level 2, there's nothing on the bottom side, but lots of what has the top side. So my entry was here, and then my target was pre-market low. And I entered here, but then if we were to go to the next screenshot, you can see that this level 195 was acting as a support, strong resistance, and then I came back and stopped me out. Anything I learned? I would say not necessarily. I should call this a cat 1 or 2 trade, because yeah, it was a good setup overall. All the indicators were there. It's just the market starts sending off, as you can see, SPY and QQQs, and then so was my stock. So yeah, that's a good one. Next we have I think this is just nothing. This trade was, I'm not even sure, probably I entered by mistake or something, because it's like break-even trade, no profit, no loss. We can ignore this. And lastly, on Friday we had this last trade, which was a quick scalp. There was no setup, to be honest, and then yeah, we just as like, let's see. So again, same pattern. Nvidia, there's nothing on the top side, but few orders on the bottom side, especially this huge order at 175. So when stock sold off heavily, could have been a good 5 minutes ORB, entry here, stop loss here, partial here. I could have stopped out, but yeah. So when it had a VWAP rejection, so I was like, okay, let me just enter here. Stop loss was just above the VWAP. And if you go to the next screenshot, so yeah, took a partial here, and then stop loss was at break even, and then I just got stopped out, and he went back and tested previous day low, and then he had a rejection one more time. Yeah, these were the few trades overall. I would say it was excellent week. I did respected most of my rules. I don't remember any huge rules broken. Yeah, I had a negative day with the 2 hour loss, but both were good setups, and I would take it again. And yeah, things to improve for next week. I would say, yeah, just be mindful of my rules. Uh, one trade per day kind of thing. And if there's a really good setup, I should go for two, and be more systematic. Because now I'm starting to think like um, I have to have like different time slots where like first, let's say 5 to 10 minutes of market open, I should look for opening range breakouts, and if I don't see it, then I should not force any ORBs on a setup, but switch to VWAP breakouts. And then let's say from 6:40 till uh, I would say 7, I should just look for VWAP breakouts, and if there's none, then no trade for the day. So this is more of my rule I'm working on sticking to these days. So which means 2 trades at most, and either 2 wins or 2 losses. So yeah, overall good week.